What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Happy freaking Monday. It is Monday on the West Coast here in California. So I'm just in the office, man, grinding, getting everything in order. It is freaking October of 2019, man. And it's like, shit, we've come a long way, man. YouTube fam, shout out to every single subscriber. Shout out to every single person that is on this journey of internet marketing, social media marketing, and just bringing value online, right? Bringing value, learning how to monetize all this value so you win on the back end, right? If you're into all that stuff, man, you're definitely in the right spot. We've come a long way, and I'm fired up. I'm fired up, man. You got to always be evolving. You got to always be learning. You got to always stay focused, and you got to be following those, man. You got to be following those that are headed or already completing the paths that you're looking at to complete. Like, you want to find people that are actually doing what you're looking to do, and that, or yeah, who have succeeded. Or here's how I follow people. Like, for example, I follow Gary Vee, a person that I consider literally 1,000 steps ahead of me, right? 1,000 steps ahead of me. Shout out to Gary Vee. 1,000, probably a million, probably a trillion, probably a zillion times, just been grinding forever, and just understood social media for a long time. People like that, or people like the Grant Cardones that are just freaking light years ahead. You want to follow people like that, but then also it's good to follow people that are just like within the same path that you're trying to pursue, and just maybe a few steps ahead of you. Like, I follow a handful of people that are in the same path, whether it's social media marketing and learning how to build an agency, or whether it's learning how to build and scale a digital course, or whether it's affiliate marketing, or whether it's learning how to build landing pages and sales funnels. You got to kind of find that person that you mesh with, man, and follow a handful of them, and then obviously follow those that are way ahead, where you can really learn, a ton from. So shout out to freaking Get Some Publicity, man. He commented a few days ago asking if I can drop a newer engagement ad video on Facebook. Facebook engagement ads are super simple, man. Video view ads, engagement ads, brand awareness type of ads are really the easiest and the biggest impactful type of ads you can run. Video views, engagement ads. And I'll show you, man. I'll kind of show you without giving you a full tutorial. I'll try to stay focused just on the engagement, but there's kind of only maybe 1 to 2 reasons why a person would even run an engagement ad. Very, very powerful, very, very effective, but it just depends on what your goal is. Bottom line, it just depends on what your goal is. That's what every ad is for, man. So let me kind of walk you through here's what you want to do. First of all, if you guys are new to the Ads Manager, make sure you just come to your Facebook, whether it's your personal page or your business page. You come up here, just hit create, and then hit add. You want to bookmark this page, okay? Bookmark the page just so you have it up at the top. Bookmark it. And then once you come in here, you'll see the actual dashboard. It takes you straight into the setup process. Actually, this is not really the dashboard. The way you get to the dashboard is hit these 3 lines right here, and then click on Ads Manager. So click these 3 lines, these 3 little, they call them hamburgers or whatever. Click on Ads Manager. That's the dashboard, okay? Bookmark that page and bookmark this page. So come to your page, click create, hit add, and you'll be up over here. Okay, so this is where we're gonna kind of just spend a little bit of time. Engagement ad. I dropped that video, man, shit, when was this? This was...
Ever wonder why?
This was back in July. Dang, dude. July of 2018. That's when I dropped this last engagement ad. Got a pretty good amount of views. But let me drop another one. Let me drop a newer one. Let's drop a 2019. Here's Facebook engagement ads. And here, let's walk through here real quick. Let's walk through the news feed real quick, okay? Whether you're looking at Facebook from your computer or whether you're looking at it from a cell phone, you're scrolling through, and all of a sudden you see a sponsored ad, okay? We're focused on this news feed in the middle. This is where you'll start running your ads, okay? Start running your ads here in the news feed for sure. But you see this ad has 17 engagement, 17 likes or loves or whatever, and 17 and then 7 comments. Okay, that's an ad. Let's see if we can find a different type of ad. Now that could be a conversions ad or that could be a traffic ad. I doubt it's an engagement ad, but it could be. Let's see another ad. Okay, so this has 61 likes, 2 shares. That could possibly be an engagement ad. Let me see if I can find another one that is really, really off the hook. And what I mean by off the hook is I mean by engagement. See, this is a sponsored ad from Jason. Most likely this is a traffic or a conversions ad. Now it could easily be video views. It could easily be video views, which it could be. His strategy could be running this video view and then tracking everyone who watches it and then retargets them with a traffic or a conversions ad. That's a specific strategy. So he could be doing that for sure too. But let me see if I can find an engagement ad. Okay, bam, perfect example. Peter, okay, look, here's the whole reason why you want to run an engagement. So this video is more for the beginner, you guys. So all you advanced ask converting type of closers, this video might not be for you, but this is for the Facebook advertiser who is literally beginning. This is the foundation, man. This is what you really want to kind of stay focused on. This is the strategy. What Peter did is he said, okay, cool. I'm going to start running Facebook ads. I'm going to write out the text. I'm going to provide the image, and I'm going to write out the headline. How to quick flip a house in days. That's the headline. Okay. There's the call to action to learn more. But what Peter said, he could have easily said, in the strategy behind this entire ad is the fact that he said, okay, what I'm going to do, since David's never heard of me, or since that market has never heard of me, or maybe because I'm brand new and I don't have a brand just yet, I haven't built, how many people like his business page? 13,000. So he got a good little traction. So here's what he could be possibly doing. He could be like, so from the beginner's perspective, you could be like, dude, no one knows me yet. I don't have a brand. I don't have a social media following. My business is barely brand new. It's just me. I have no employees. I'm a solopreneur. But I want to start running Facebook ads. I have a budget and I'm going to start. So you start, here's what Peter could have said. I'm going to start with an engagement ad because no one knows me just yet. I don't want to take them to a landing page. I don't want to take them to a lead form. I don't want to take them to any type of sales funnel just yet. Here's the strategy. He's all, for the first 7 to 10 days, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run an engagement ad. I don't even need a landing page. I'm going to run an engagement ad, and I'm going to build up all this credibility, all this social proof. When I'm scrolling through and I see 738 people who like it, you're like, holy crap, what the heck are these people doing, right? That right there is credibility. It's social proof. 68 people commented, 152 people shared. Now, let me tell you, this is not from those types of numbers are not happening because he ran a traffic ad. Okay. It's not happening because he ran a traffic ad. It's not happening because he ran a conversions ad. Okay. It's not happening because he ran a video views, an app installs, or a catalog sells. If he's an e-commerce, he could eat that ad. That ad could easily be an e-commerce ad. He's promoting some type of physical product. He's not running a catalog sales ad. He's not running a store traffic ad. He's not running a lead gen ad. He's not running a message, probably not reach, and most likely not brand awareness at all. The type of ad that he is specifically running is engagement, okay? So that is the only reason why you want to run an engagement. If you're not planning on taking them off of Facebook, so you're not, now if I click on learn more, I could easily click on learn more and go to a landing page for sure. So that link is going to always be there. That learn more, that call to action button is going to be there, okay? But the sole purpose and the only reason why I would run an engagement is to most likely keep them on Facebook and just get people to engage, get people to comment, get people to start talking about the post, get people to start sharing the post. And then boom, once you share it, or let me rephrase that. Once you get that many shares, once you get that many comments, once you get that many likes, you then run a retargeting ad under traffic or conversions. Now, what we're doing is that we're saying, okay, this is week number 2, and I ran the engagement ad. I ran the engagement for a whole 7 days and got a ton of people to share it, ton of people to engage, ton of people to comment. And now what I'm going to do, because my whole purpose is to capture a lead, because I'm looking to actually capture a lead, I need to drive someone to my landing page. I need them to click the orange button. I need them to fill in that form, because my whole end goal is to get them register for my webinar, or my end goal is to get them to fill out my opt-in form, whatever the form may be, name, email, click submit, whatever, or is to get them or it's to give away a free gift. You're giving away a free document, you're giving away a free buyer guide, a free seller guide, a free PDF, a free download, a free training. When you're looking to get people to complete an action, which is really the action of capturing a lead. That's literally an event. That's an action. That's a conversion. That is when you're going for a sell type of activity, right? So it wouldn't be engagement. It'd be conversions by that point. Okay. But at that point, when people are running, when now he's running a traffic or conversions ad to me, now that he's running that type of ad to me because Facebook's giving that type of information, maybe he could easily be running it to me now. And now when I see it, it's like, bam, that's a lot of credibility. That's a lot of social proof. But he had to have started at an engagement ad. That's an engagement ad. And the whole reason why you do it is to build up the numbers and then turn it off and then turn it off and then come back in week number 2 or week number 3 and run a traffic or a conversions type of ad. That's when we're now driving them off of Facebook. We want them off of Facebook. I'll throw some money, 40, 50 bucks to get all these numbers up. And then I'm going to turn around and run another ad because I need them to register. I need them to register. That's the whole goal, is I need them now to register. And so this engagement ad, you guys, you're going to come in here, hit engagement. So a strategy is run that for 7 to 10 days. Get all that social proof, build up all those numbers, man, and then turn it off and then come in here. And again, depending on your goal, if you're looking to capture a lead, if you're looking to capture a lead, or if you're looking to get someone to opt into a webinar, then you'd be playing around with traffic and conversions, mainly conversions. If you're looking to capture a lead, it's 99% of the time it's going to be conversions. You could test traffic as well. Test traffic, but it's going to be mainly conversions. Make sure that pixel, the events on the pixel is set up, and you'll be running conversions. Okay. Test traffic every now and then, but again, if you're looking to capture a lead, that's conversions. So engagement is cool, because engagement, it just builds up these numbers, man. 738 people liked it. 68 people commented. And see, if you're that type of micromanager where you're actually on this damn thing all damn day, and you're like, okay, David, I don't have a CRM, I don't have an email autoresponder, I don't have a landing page, but I'm on Facebook and I can micromanage all these comments. So, and all the shares. So if you're that type of person, be like, okay, I'd rather just be on Facebook all damn day answering the comments. You can capture leads that way too, man. Like, I mean, someone comments and says, hey man, I'm interested. You get on your Facebook, you message them, hey, great man, thanks, I got your comment. Okay, cool, here, follow this link. You could do stuff like that for sure with an engagement ad. With all these engagements, you for sure want to get back to all of them. But you want to be able to turn this stuff on, man, and automate it. That's why at the end of it all, man, you're going for conversions. You're going for traffic, because the goal is to drive it to a landing page to get them to register for a webinar, or drive them to a landing page to get them to opt into something, okay? Or download your free PDF, or attend your free training, So you want to be able to automate that. You want to be able to send them to a link where they actually opt in. Now you have that email. Now it's in a CRM. Now they're getting a handful of automated emails. That is automation. That's what you want. That's why with engagement, you could be micromanaging the thing where you're looking at comments and answering and physically answering comments all damn day. I don't want to be doing that. Like, I don't want to be doing that. Like, I'll drive it to my landing page, get them to register for a webinar, or get them to opt into something, right, from a conversions ad, so I don't have to micromanage anything. That's the beauty about driving traffic, man, and getting them to opt in to your email list. Okay, but let's go engagement. And depending on what you're trying to do, post engagement, in event responses. Like shout out to one of my boys. My bad man, I'm dropping this video super late, but I can easily touch on it right here. It's event responses. That's all you're going to do. So engagement are these 3 different steps. What are objectives, I should say? What's our objective? Are we looking to get people to like our page? Okay, go with that one. Are we looking for people to engage with the post? That's exactly what this is. This is engaging with the post, not taking them to a landing page, not taking them, off of Facebook. It's keeping them on Facebook and getting them to engage with the post. That's post engagement. So let's go with that one. You can turn that one off for now. Campaign budget optimization. You'll start learning more about that. Start YouTubing different videos about that. You'll start learning about CBO soon. But for right now, you can just run it this way: post engagement, and obviously title it whatever you want. Engagement. Open house ad. Let's say we go with that. Now we hit continue. Okay. And then what I do up here is you can simply title it, depending on how extensive your campaign is going to be. This ad set name, you can always put in there just for example purposes. Okay, and then right here, you're going to obviously go with your city. So go with your city right here. And I would go with people who live in this location. Depending on your product, depending on what you're trying to do. But I'm assuming that a lot of you guys are either building local businesses or building online businesses or helping local businesses. Okay, so depending on who your target is. If I'm looking to target people just here in San Diego, I can do that, or I can go United States, right? So I go San Diego, and you know what? Let's go back to the special ad category real quick. My bad. If you're in any of these, this is super, super important. If you're looking to hire people, if you're offering credit card services, loans of any type, any type of financial services, or if you're into real estate, if you're offering housing and homeowners insurance and mortgage loans. I come from mortgages. I was in the mortgage banking industry for 6 years, from 2010 to 2016. And so I would have had to have gone with housing if I was running any type of mortgage loan type of ads, right? So depending on what you are, man, go with one of those, okay? And if you don't fit any of those, then you're good. You don't got to choose any of those, okay? So let's go engagement. Let's uncheck this box. We don't need that. And then we're going to go with post engagement. We want a bunch of people to start sharing and start commenting and start liking that post. Okay. So again, name this either the city, like for example, I can go everyone in this location, people who live, people recently. I'm going to go with people who live, and let's go with San Francisco. That's actually the airport. So let's go with the actual city, San Francisco. Okay, so missing audience location. Let's go San Francisco. How do you spell it, you guys? Is that how you spell it? I don't even know how to spell it. Let's go with San Diego. Okay, so San Diego. People who live in this location, let's go with San Diego. Dude, I gotta type out the whole dang thing. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'll just go with I can go with this one, and then I can go 50. You can go up to 50 miles. So depending on what your product is, right? Depending on what you're trying to do, that's a good amount of coverage right there. And then age, you can always choose age, depend on what you're providing. You know, go with that. Go with gender, English, all. And then here's what you want to do too, man. Here's a good way to test it. Now we're obviously targeting a specific radius, right? We're targeting a specific radius. We're targeting a specific age. One ad you can run is leave this blank. Leave that blank. and then just come over here, add a connection, exclude people who like your page. That's what I would do. Actually, or you could include them. It depends on how many. Like me, I have thousands of people that like the page that are actually not in San Diego. So I don't want to run the ad to people, that are connected to that page at all. So if it gives me the option to exclude it, I'll exclude it. So, and I'll leave it on automatic placements, leave it there, and then come down here to your daily budget. There'll be a default. You can go as low as I wouldn't go lower than $5 a day, man. I wouldn't go lower than $5 a day, because you got to keep in mind, a lot of people are advertising on Facebook now. A ton of people are advertising on Facebook. A ton of people are advertising on Instagram. And so everyone and their mother starts at $5 a day. This entire system is an auction. So you got to kind of step your game up a little bit. You can always set a date, a start and end date, so you don't spend more than you need to. That's what I like doing. And depending on what time it is, October 14th, 8:23, I'll always put this out a few more hours. Like I'll go to like 12, and I'll start it at an even number, and I'll end it on an even number. So October, let's say I ran this to the 21st. I'll change this to 12, and I'll change this to 12 p.m. And so now I know, okay, boom, I'm not going to spend more than $70 to test this ad. Okay, now that's the thing, man. Here's a side note. I always encourage people, man. I always encourage people to have a side hustle, or to make this your side hustle. So if you're building any type of business online, learning how to run Facebook ads, learning how to market on social media, I would highly suggest having a daytime hustle. Like I would like a job, like a full-time job. Like my daytime full-time job is building my social media agency. Yes, it's my own business, but I literally consider it my job, because it's my daytime hustle, and the money that I make from there funds everything else, funds my online, my entire online business, whether it's my digital course, whether it's my digital ebook, whether it's my affiliate marketing, whether it's my solar business that I'm trying to scale and run ads on. It funds all that. So without that daytime income, and even my daytime income funds my lifestyle, like my bills and my freaking wife and my kids. So you need that daytime hustle, man. Don't come over here and try to run Facebook ads on your last dime. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You can, and obviously there's people that out there that have, but I wouldn't recommend it. Like shit, man, because you don't want to be freaking hoping on your last dime over here. This ain't no wish list. This ain't no genie in a bottle. You got to learn this stuff. You got to test. You got to run different ads. You got to split test. You got to freaking run different images. Like it's not just one magic ad. You don't know that magic ad yet. You have to run multiple variations. You have to run multiple ads for a given campaign to find which one works, and then you run with that one, and then you have that one ad that could probably make you a ton of money, but you ran 15 of them to find that one. You know what I mean? And you damn near ran them all at the same time. So whether it's duplicating ad sets, whether it's running multiple images on your ads, you have to come in here with an open mind and willing to spend a few hundred. Okay, put 500 at this. Put 500 and don't even care what happens. And call that your learning fund. Go and learn. Go and spend some money on it, and go and learn what the heck this system's all about. You either do it that way, or you invest in training. That's what I like to do. I invest in different trainers and coaches and mentors to learn all this stuff. So budget, you don't want to blow it. So make sure that is fine. And also you want to run your ads for at least a minimum of 4 days. 4 days to know those numbers and see if anything is happening. See if whether people are engaging with the post, or to see if people are opting into your landing pages. 4 days. Okay. Now, obviously this one's set for 7 days. Okay. So make sure you pick the correct business page, click that drop down and make sure that business page is running. Make sure your Instagram account is connected if you're running it to IG. Now over here, you can use existing post, or you can create ad. Okay, now we're coming in here, right now, and we have two options. We can create the ad from scratch, okay? Images saved on my computer. I got the text ready to go, and I'm about to add the button, the link, you know, to in case anyone clicks on it. It's going to be a post engagement, so people are going to be staying on Facebook most of the time, liking, commenting, share. But just in case someone clicks on learn more, here's the button where I can add. I can add get quote, learn more, send message, shop now, send WhatsApp message. So these are my options on the engagement ad. So I always go at learn more, always go at learn more. And then boom, there goes the link to your landing page. Okay. Now again, this ain't that type of ad. It's not a lead capture ad. So don't expect a ton of people to click learn more and opt in. That's not this type of ad. So that's why knowing the campaign, knowing the objective, engagement, video views, lead capture, traffic, conversions, it all starts there, man. I tell people all the time, you can have the best ad, you can have the best copy, the best text, you can have the best image, you can have the best video, you can have the best targeting, you can have the best demographics, you can have the best all of that. But if that campaign, if that objective wasn't what you were hoping to do, you went with engagement, but you were hoping to capture leads, your whole damn campaign would be thrown off. It all starts here, man. You got to know the correct one to go with depending on your goal. Okay. And that's why I'm assuming that most of you guys that are following me are trying to capture leads. So 9 out of 10 times it's going to be conversions. But again, as I mentioned in the beginning, and I'll end it here, the whole reason why they went with engagement is to build up those numbers and then turn it off and then start running that same post under conversions. Okay, that same type of ad you could be running under conversions. And now as people convert, these are big numbers that they're impressed by. Okay, like I look at those numbers and I'm like, damn, a lot of people engaged with it. Okay, so throw some money at this, man. Throw some money at the engagement, and then once you choose the audience, the placement, the budget, then we're over here. We can create an ad. If you create ad, that's when you have the ad, the image, the text, and it's only going to that audience that you chose. Okay, in the placements, it's only going there. But if we go with use existing post, I always 9 out of 10 times I go with use existing post because that's a post that's on my business page. So over here on my business page, what I do 10 out of 10 times is whatever the ad's going to be, whatever it's going to be, I'll come over here and post it on my business page first. That way it's there at all times, 24/7 forever. Okay. Because when you come over here and you create ad, let's close some of this. You create ad. If you go with create ad, once I turn that ad off, it's nowhere to be seen again. It's nowhere on Facebook. It's not on my business page. It's turned off. So that's why, man, if I'm going to spend money on this, I might as well have that post sit on my page forever, right? I'd rather put it here first, so it can get the organic, publicity, and it could be out here organically, and it could just be sitting out here, right? And then as I come in here and run an ad in the background, I'm also running an ad. So as these numbers go up, man, the 192, as those numbers go up, because I'm running an ad, it's also on my business page for everyone else to see as well. That's what I want, man. I want to use existing post. And then all I do is make sure I'm tied to the right business page, click on select post, and then I can go with any of these posts. Let's go with, so I can go with this one, hit continue, and then boom, it populates, and there is that post. That's a post that's on my business page right now. Now I'm going to run it as an engagement ad and get a bunch of people to engage with it that are in my local market that fit my interest. And that was one type of ad where we left the interest blank, right? The audience. And then all you do right here after you're done with this, we hit confirm. Now this one right here, because there's too much text in the image, so you don't want to put too much text in the image. The image cannot be covered by more than 20% of text, or text let me rephrase that. Text cannot cover more than 20% of the image. Okay. Or you'll get flagged. Now you could still run it. I could still hit confirm and still run it. It's just, they're just telling me, hey man, it might reach, fewer people because there's too much text in the ad. So you don't want this much text in your image at all. Okay. Now, this one, we went with under the placements, we left it blank, right? We left it blank. We're targeting a specific location, and we left the audience, and you can always save the audience as well. You can also come in here and run a custom audience. If I had custom audiences set up, I can target them. But what I was saying is right here in the detailed targeting. So you can test one and leave it blank. Okay, leave it open. If we're targeting a specific age group, if we're targeting that location, we're bound to find some people, right? Or you can always come in here, and if you're targeting homeowner, you can always come in here and it would be the interest. Or if you're targeting, types of people, like you can go demographics, and we could target people with a specific education level, financial, life events, parents. I could target parents, all parents, or parents that have new parents. I could target new parents and offer them some type of e-commerce product for their kid, right? Some type of clothes on Shopify. I got a drop shipping business or an e-commerce business, and I'm selling, baby clothes. Dude, there's your targeting. Now, that's why when it comes down to local areas, I'm targeting a specific city, San Diego. I'm targeting a specific age group. When I'm targeting that narrow, it's always good to leave it open, okay? Now, it's when you start targeting different countries, it's when you target the whole country. Let's say you're in the US and you target the whole US, then you can maybe come in here and break it down with some interest levels and do some audience insight research and find out, who exactly where the interests of these types of people, are at on Facebook. You can always type in different interests right here when your targeting is broad. But my targeting is very, very narrow, very niche, very city specific, very age specific. So I want to give Facebook as much, Facebook, their AI, their freaking machine here is way more smarter than any of us, and so they know who we're looking for. They know once our pixel starts tracking a lot of these people, and at the same time it's an engagement ad. That's why another reason why I'm leaving it open, because it's an engagement ad. I want people commenting. Let's say, for example, and you know what, to tell you the truth, I might even leave the age even more open, go down to 21 to 65. Because look, if I'm marketing, let's say my ideal client is 30 years old, but I'm running it open. I'm running it to just San Diego. Let's say, for example, let's say, for example, that's my target market, right? But people that are 21, 22, 23, that are not even in that interest of industry that I'm promoting, most likely are seeing it, right? Because my targeting is so broad. Well, guess what? That 22-year-old may have an older brother that's 32 and will end up tagging him because it's a post-engagement ad. So that's the benefit of what we're doing here, is the fact that your targeting should be broad. You should be leaving it blank if this is an engagement type of ad, because you want all kinds of people. Just because I don't shop at Victoria's Secret, maybe Victoria's Secret would be smart if they were running an ad to everyone, because guess what? I'll end up seeing that ad and I'll end up tagging my wife. That's a post-engagement ad, man. That's a post-engagement ad, and that can be freaking super powerful. And you can get a ton of people freaking engaging with your stuff and tagging your ideal client, okay? So that's pretty much it, you guys. I would hit over here tracking at the very last step. I would hit confirm. The Facebook ad will go into review for a few minutes. Sometimes it could take a few hours, and then it'll go active. Okay, so that's post engagement, you guys, in 2019 and beyond. I always say, hey man, run a post engagement ad for 4 to 7 days. Get a bunch of people to engage with it. Shut it off, and then again, depend on your goal. If it's to capture lead, come in here, use existing post, grab that same post, but now we're set up under conversions. Now we're set up under conversions or even maybe traffic, okay? Because now we're looking to take that post and now get people to convert, okay? And that's to give up a name and number, all right? So hopefully that helped you guys. Facebook engagement ads. I'll see you guys in your dashboard. Over and out.